Hello and welcome to another Royally Rich Lifestyle show on ALB UK Television with me, Ian Pelham Turner.
And with me, Helena Chard.
Okay, so we'll start the show any second now. Stay tuned.
We have the news, and we've got some great news about the Princess of Wales. We've been talking about this and reminiscing, and all our love and care goes out to her as she's recuperating. But to begin with, there's been this brilliant, it's called the New Gov survey that's come out, and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has come out as the most popular royal. And I can well imagine why.
I think so, and I think, the whole show today is going to be based on really supporting Catherine, Princess of Wales. She's been extremely brave at this time, and I think the whole world went into total shock when the video was done, and really now, she's now seen as the most popular royal.
She is. So basically 76% review, so she has gone up by plus 6%. And obviously I think there are a lot of people feeling quite bad about, she had quite a lot of people attacking her, but of course she was so stoic and brave on that Friday the 23rd of March, telling us of her condition, and I think so much love and respect has gone out to her. It's pretty incredible. I think it's brought to the fore of how special she is, and I think dazzling and dutiful, I think, springs to mind from my end. And we've been seeing as well how she's such a good peacekeeper as well. Also King Charles, talking of how, his darling daughter-in-law. There's so much, diplomatic. But for me, I think one of the big things as well is obviously going forward, the modern monarchy. Yes. She works with children, and she appeals to the younger generation, which is so important. That's the sort of 18 to 24-year-olds.
Absolutely. And so the early learning period that she's very much involved in with her charities and you just mentioned peacekeeping. Well, it must be peacekeeping, trying to keep 3 children in check as well.
Absolutely.
Because they are so much in the public eye, but they're fantastic children as well.
They are. I mean, that's Shaping Us, launched by the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood. I mean, that's her life work. And people so respect it. I mean, it's all about our society as a whole, and going forward is going to do so much good. I think as well, she brings so much glamour. So you've not just got the educational side to her. It's the glamour, the strength. She's very modest. It sort of brings a huge normality to our royal family, which I'm really thankful for. And I think also the Prince of Wales too. Yes. Really strong. And I think one thing as well is to remember the blanket of support that's around her and family at the moment, especially to Michael and Carol Middleton, I would say, yes, who deserve some honours, I think.
No, absolutely.
Could be coming their way.
So I think, with William and Kate at the moment, they've gone through some testing times, to sort of say the least. But William's got back on with his royal duties again, which is great to see. I think Kate is doing things behind the scenes as well, not in public so much, but really trying to keep up with some of the aspirations. Yeah. More of what she, with her charity work at the same time.
Shaping Us.
So I just think, it is time that, obviously we've got a great king at the moment with Charles and Camilla, but we have a great king and queen in waiting, I think, with William and Kate as well.
We have, and I think one thing to remember as well, and it's something from the late Queen Elizabeth II, and also has followed on to Catherine, is that you have to be seen to be believed, and that's something that Catherine holds close to her heart, and we'll see more and more of her, and her spectacle outfits, her wonderful colours and everything. In fact, we want to see her on the front of the magazines and on the broadsheets. And having seen the children out with William and various things, I think everyone's doing quite well.
Yes,
which
absolutely.
is good news.
Well, let's get some opinion now. So first of all, we're going to go across to our great friend in America, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck from USA Global TV. Just take a short break, and we'll see you straight back. Stay tuned. So now we have our great friend from America, from USA Global TV, Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck. Good afternoon, good morning to you.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Helena, nice to see you as well. Good afternoon.
Good
So
to
the
see
theme
you.
of our show today, Jacqueline, is to talk about Catherine, Princess of Wales. How is Catherine perceived in America? Is she as popular as a poll in Britain is suggesting that she is now the most popular royal in Britain?
Thank you for the question. I did extensive research before showing up today, and yes, I would say that is absolutely the case, that she is definitely loved in general by Americans, and Americans have a lot of respect for her, and they truly, really empathize with her as a mother, as a wife, as a human being. And it's interesting because there's been sort of a journey, if you would say, from many years ago. If you think about it, I grew up really thinking about Cinderella and how amazing it would be to put a crown on my head and have the prince come and save me. And I think as many young women and many women today have thought about that journey of what it's like to put the crown on, to actually be with a prince. But people don't actually think about the fact that she's a human being. She's a person. She's not a crown and a robe and the events. These are all things that she does, things that she wears, things that are part of her role. But she is a human being and a human doing, if you will.
Jacqueline, over here we have, like, we call it the Kate effect, and I think it's a double whammy now, but the Kate effect used to be, you know, her beautiful clothes or anything that she wore, and everyone would rush out and it would sell out. But also there's the Kate effect, which is, you know, after her diagnosis and she, you know, undergoing chemo, now there's been a surge in people checking out online cancer charities. So she's done a lot of good. Do you see that? Do you see that in the States as well?
Yes, thank you, Helena. I absolutely do see that in the States as well. I think it's sort of a call to action, if you will, that we look at someone and we say, wow, look how beautiful she is. Look at how elegantly she's dressed. Look at all the places she's going and the people she's surrounded by. But in the end, she is a human being and she has a diagnosis that has changed her life. And I think by her coming forward and making that video, it's empowered other people to step forward and say, I'm a human too. I need to go and get checked out. I need to take care of myself. And thank you, Princess Kate, for bringing your story to light.
And do you think the crown has influenced America just as much as it seems to have influenced some of the American TV networks? I mean, you're head of a major TV network with USA Global TV, but we get some questions from other TV channels which will remain nameless from America, and they really believe that everything they see in the crown is true. Which, you know, we have to explain to them is actually, you know, it's just really a situation that a lot of it is made up just to make good television. So how do you perceive The Crown in America, the Netflix series?
I did watch The Crown, and I have to say, at certain points, I was sucked in because we're looking for some escape from our lives, right? We want to think about, wow, is that really what happened? And I wish I could have been there and experienced that. But then after the show's over, you take a step back and say, that's television. It's good television. It's not good television, but it's just entertainment. So I don't think that people, if they do their research or if they take a step back from it, they don't believe that the whole thing is true.
Also, Jacqueline, thank you for that. Do you hear of Catherine, Princess of Wales, her charity work in the States? Does that ever, do you hear about it?
Yes, we hear that she's involved with charities, but I don't know that that's the focal point at the moment. What I would say is that there's something called Kate Gate, where it was, Kate is looked at as being part of the royal family, and the royals were held in a certain esteem. And now there are comparisons really in a lot of focus to the family being almost like celebrities here in the States, very wealthy celebrity families who are in the public view, and people are realizing that it's not just crowns and it's not just events, but it's human dynamics. And so part of the fact that Kate is focused on giving back I think is also an inspiration to other people to think about what can they do. You don't have to have a crown, and even if you do, that doesn't mean that your role in life can't be to help other people. And I think that she really symbolizes that you can go and help other people regardless of what your name is, where you live, or what part of the family you are.
And finally, Jacqueline, tell us a little bit about USA Global TV, your aspirations now, and how people can get in contact with you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity. USA Global TV and Radio continues to evolve. We recently made an announcement about a new partnership we have with another platform, and our goal is to be as many places around the world where we can have the ability to bring education, hope, and inspiration. And for anyone who has a story to tell, where they are a good Samaritan, they're someone who wants to inspire others, please reach out to us. You can go to our website, usaglobaltv.com.
Gosh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. And we know we're going to be seeing you soon in London.
Absolutely, as well. So
yes.
We're already planning your royal visit.
I look forward to it. I can't wait to give you both a big hug.
Okay. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much for your time today, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
And now, just after a short break, we will bring in Victoria Veal, who is our Welsh correspondent, again to talk about Catherine, who is obviously Princess of Wales as well. Stay tuned.
And now we have Victoria George Vale, who is our Wales correspondent. Hello.
Hello, how are you both?
Very good.
Very
You're
good.
a woman of many talents, we know that.
Absolutely.
But also we're talking about the Princess of Wales today, Catherine the Princess of Wales, and you are in wonderful Wales, and we're interested to know your point of view and really what Wales thinks of our lovely Catherine Princess of Wales.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me back on the show. It's always a joy to be here with you guys. Secondly, I mean, obviously, Princess Kate is going through a lot at the moment, and her family, her immediate family, and we are all in Wales here really supporting her, and we really are sending all of our love and all of our best wishes to Kate, because it's not an easy thing to go through. I think we all know somebody who has suffered or is currently suffering with cancer. So we really do wish her all the very best, and we send all our positivity and love to her. I think when we found out that Catherine wasn't very well, there was a silence over Wales, I think. We were taken aback, very shocked, but we do wish her all the best. But we love Kate. I mean, here we love Kate and William and all of their 3 children. They are adorable. And whenever they come to visit Wales here, there's always a special sort of vibe, a sort of atmosphere, feeling here in Wales, because obviously they are the Prince and Princess of Wales. And actually, I think this is correct, they are the first Prince and Princess of Wales to actually live in Wales since the 1400s. They lived in Anglesey, which is in North Wales, when they were newlyweds and as first-time parents. So that was fantastic. And they had very important personal milestones in Wales, within their lives. Newlyweds, being here in Anglesey, lots of work, lots of charity work here. So everything that they do for Wales and for the people of Wales means a lot to us. And whenever they come to visit, it's funny because they always try and speak a bit of Welsh, which really goes a long way for us people here. I think Prince William was saying Bore da and Prynhawn da, and they were trying to say Bar y Brith and Paned, which is a cuppa, or a Paned o de, which is a cup of tea. So trying to speak our language, the language of heaven, as we say, is a really big deal to us.
Did you feel the emotion personally? Do you think Wales felt the emotion when that video came out, Kate talking about her cancer problems after having this abdominal surgery as well? Did it really capture Wales' imaginations, do you think? Because, I think the whole world went into shock. But I would imagine Wales, because you're such a great nation yourself as well, so emotional as a race at the same time. Did it capture everybody's imagination?
I think, to be honest, when the video first came out, I don't think we knew how to react, how to feel, how to think, because it was such a big shock. Obviously, it's a shock for the entire world and the United Kingdom especially, but for Wales, Kate being the Princess of Wales, we kind of felt as if a part of ourselves, like a part of us, was suffering with her. So it obviously wasn't a nice thing to listen to, but she's strong. She has a wonderful family surrounding her, and she has the best medical help, I'm sure. And we know that she is taking this really well. She's a positive lady. She's such a strong trooper, and we know she's going to be okay. But we are all backing Kate with all of our hearts, and we're sending all of our love. But it's funny because a couple of years ago, I know that Princess Kate actually accompanied Tom Walker, the pop star, in one of the Christmas performances in, was it Westminster Abbey, I think? And that was a lovely shock actually for us, because obviously Wales is the land of song, and for us to see our princess actually play the piano accompanying Tom Walker as a musician was really something special for us. So music, singing, anything, we really appreciated that actually, and I think that performance went a long way. So she really does have a special place in all of our hearts here in Wales.
Excellent.
Oh, Victoria, it's always so lovely to have you on. Tell us a little bit about what you do and also how everyone can get in contact with you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm a presenter and I'm an actress. I also sing as well. And I'm currently working towards my ALCM, which is the Associate at the London College of Music exam for musical theatre. I teach children singing, acting and dancing. I run my own performing arts school. I'm trying to be as quick as I can here. And I also run a casting agency for television and film, which is called VGB Casting Agency. So you can get in touch with that if you'd like to, www.vgbcastingagency.co.uk, or if you'd like to get in touch with me personally for anything, you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram, victoria.george-beale.
Wow.
Victoria, thank you so much for your time today. As always, spectacular, and as I'm sure you are a great representative of Wales, and thank you for coming on the show again.
Thank you very much, Diolch.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye now. Well, we will just take another short break, and then we will have our great colleague Philip Sykes on to really talk about how to deal with the etiquette when someone is not that well, perhaps in a company, or looking at how Kate should be valued from an etiquette point of view. Stay tuned. Now we have our great friend Philip Sykes from the British School of Excellence this afternoon to give his views on Catherine, Princess of Wales, and really the etiquette behind how do you look after someone like that when they're going through troubled times. Philip, good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Philip.
Hugh, it's just wonderful to see you both, and thank you as always for the opportunity to appear on this incredible show, which I know has been so well received around the world. That is a very tough question to answer in many respects. I truly believe that there's certain things like empathy that we need to really understand. There's sympathy and empathy, and until you've really been through something as what Princess Catherine's going through, one doesn't really understand. One can show a huge amount of sympathy and one can bring empathy into this, but this is what this is all about. I really feel that we as human beings, we need to be more sympathetic as well as empathetic toward one another. And this is really crucial right now for, well, not only Catherine, but also for the family.
And Philip, you talk a lot about kindness in the British School of Excellence. Do you think that's one of the things that anybody going through troubled times should be given today, but especially Catherine?
Kindness is the biggest key to, if everyone was kind and caring, the world would be in a very different place. kindness for me is, I get very tearful about this, in the sense that if you can be anything in the world that you want to be, but just be kind. Just be kind. Be sincere, be authentic, be kind, be caring, be considerate. Those words are very easily slipped out of someone's mouth, but are we practicing it? Are we going out of our way to make a difference? Are we going out of our way to help people and support people? And this is what our foundation of our organization really balances on.
I think you're right. I think as well that lots of people sort of stormed in, didn't they? And everyone was making judgments. And then on that, I think it's Friday the 23rd of March, when Catherine, Princess of Wales, came in and gave that stoic speech. She was so brave, and things turned around. And I think there's a lot more respect, and far more. I was thinking as well, Philip, that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, she learnt from the late Queen Elizabeth II, so she really learnt all her stuff as a future queen, and it makes me think as well, obviously you teach etiquette. Is there someone special in your life that taught you and then made you want to go on and teach others?
Helena, it's really a wonderful question on every level. And we all our makeup is all different, which in a weird and wonderful way makes the world go round. Having said that, I don't know where it really comes from. I had an amazing, wonderful father, and he still is a wonderful father, although albeit he's looking down upon us. And my mum, although very clear in her direction and how she wanted to bring us up, was also a very nurturing mum, but very clear on understanding of the importance of etiquette and manners and being kind, being thoughtful, being caring. And all through my life, give or take, I've been very blessed with people that I've surrounded myself with or have surrounded around me. And, this is something that I really feel and show and share, that we as human beings, we reap what we sow, 1,000,000%. And I can honestly give you so many wonderful stories of, because of the kindness, because of the thoughtfulness, the caring, the gesture, the beautiful compliment, the smile you give someone, the helping hand, what comes back to us in life is 20-fold, 100-fold.
And do you think, you look obviously across the world, you take opinions from across the world, you teach across the world as well. Do you find that Catherine is seen as an icon, a royal icon across the world? How do you think people view her?
Oh, I truly believe, and from my understanding and slightly close knit to the royal family, she is an outstanding woman in every way. She's graceful, she's kind, she's thoughtful, she cares about other people. She always makes sure that she looks immaculate when she appears in any event or in the public eye. She's got 3 beautiful children. I truly believe she's an incredible wife and very supportive. All round, I don't believe, and whether she was royalty or not is neither here nor there. She is a good person, a very, very good person.
Oh, thank you so much, Philip. It's always brilliant to hear your outlook. So many pearls of wisdom, always. If you want to just tell us a little bit about you and how people can get hold of you, that would be brilliant.
Thank you, Helena, and thank you, Ian, as always, for this amazing opportunity. I feel very blessed, very privileged, and the other great thing I want to share with everyone is about gratitude. That is something very powerful. It's something I live with daily. I go through daily gratitude journeys. We at the British School of Excellence, we are easily contactable by thebritishschoolofexcellence.com. We have WhatsApp numbers on our website. We have email addresses for you to reach out to us, contact us, and we love giving everybody an opportunity to put their best foot forward. And that's what we do. It's not about the blah, blah, blah. It's about the deep-rooted core to the answer of how we can put our best foot forward through life.
Philip, thank you so much for your time again and your expertise. It's always extremely welcome, on the Royally Rich Lifestyle Show. And thank you so much again for your help today. Take care and enjoy where you are.
I'm back in the UK next week. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay.
See you then.
Be good. Take care now.
Bye.
Bye
Bye-bye,
now.
everybody. Have a good weekend.
So that was a very good show today.
it's a great
As
insight.
always, we had such great guests on.
We did, and it
And,
just goes to show the poll as well is so right. Is everyone we're speaking to holds Catherine, the Princess of Wales, in such high esteem.
Absolutely.
And so they
the
should.
wave of emotion that video created globally, I mean, we were in shock. Let's be honest. We were expecting something totally different.
That day just stands out, you know, and all the different broadcasts and everyone clamouring.
It just went on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've created
Yes,
another great
we
show.
have.
We'll be doing another show next week. So first of all, can I thank ALB UK Television and Helena Chard for, as always, supporting us in this venture. It's very important. And also with today with Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck from USA Global TV, who's been a great help putting out in America and across the world as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the show again. So from me, Ian Pelham Turner.
And from me, Helena Chard.
Have a great week, and we will see you again next week with more royal stories. Take care.